Oh, it just has so much feel-good vibes in this. Hey everyone, it's Garrison here and welcome back to the channel, and today I'm really excited, admittedly, because I'll be checking out Alice's brand new release and music video for Dance On. I've been hyped off of the teasers, every single teaser, because I was like, okay, I'm not gonna hold it in because it's been a long time since Power of Love, which I really enjoyed on my own time, and admittedly teared up a lot per se, as it was super meaningful and yet gravitating, and just how the lyrics played out too. As some may know, I'm a sucker for songs that showcase the vocals really well, and as some of y'all may already know, Alice, formerly known as Elris, has been through so much. It's been what, like 5-ish years since they debuted with We First and all, and I really hope after Dance On here they get even more comebacks and proper promotion, because I feel like more people need to dive into them and really discover the true richness in their discography. But aside from that, everyone, let's dive into Dance On now. Alright, so brought it up here, Dance On by Alice. Unfortunately, the English captions are not really available. I'll try my best to hear out the lyrics for this song and all, but keep in mind, I'm still trying to recognize the members who familiarizing myself with the group even more. But so far, Yeonje might be the bias, but then there's Sohee that I've been following ever since K-pop star days and all. Speaking of her, she's in this first scene and frame here, but let's go. Ooh, this brief preview here, the song. Ooh, let me turn it up here though. Love the slinky bass. Ooh, no way. So far what I'm getting, they're possibly taking the disco dance route. Oh my goodness, I'm already loving this from what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing too with the choreo. What is this, like, house keyboard work here? Some snare drum work. Oh, from that, like, bass guitar work to the rhythm guitar and the electric drum kits. Oh, it just has so much feel-good vibes in this. Ooh. Is this verse 3? Oh, that's cute. They're at some diner here, having a fun time. Definitely like... Oh, that's the piano again, or the keyboard work, sorry. The earnesty, yet the pure vocal work, the pureness that I'm hearing. And And the lines that they're delivering is so memorable, yet super catchy and infectious. What is this bridge? This is the bridge, right? Oh, it's got me feeling a little bit emotional, no? A little bit sentimental. Ooh, wow. The soaring vocal work now here. Oh, they really know how to throw on a performance as always. Wow. Dance on my own. And that's how you wrap up a music video. That's a beautiful outro, like, you know, family group gather around, you know, toast and all. Wow, Alice literally took me on a trip back through memory lane. I'm gonna be real with you guys, okay? I'm gonna tell you this right away. 2016, 2017 nostalgia days makes me feel so nostalgic when I hear those songs still to this day. And I honestly, in my humblest opinion, was like those 2 years is like truly the golden era, which happened to be at the time where Elris came through and debuted, and then of course the re-debut of Alice, the rebrand and all. And I'm just so glad that they had the rebrand and all, and that they're still, you know, pushing on forward and still fighting together as a whole. Some may know jackpot, banger and a half, jammer and a half, but yet I love, as much as I love the feel goodness and how upbeat the song is, this got me a little bit emotional, not gonna lie, especially during the bridge, okay? I'm just so happy for them. But seriously, who's working behind the scenes for Alice here? Because this song, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna search it up here. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Dare I say, the second, it's in my top 3 echelon. It's either second or third best songs of this month. And it's almost November. It's October right now, 27th. Like, come on. I say that because the production is so rich in sound. It allows us to hone in on the members. I love how it kicks off with that verse 1 with Yeonje. And it had multiple verses, yet it still had a phenomenal bridge. Usually when you have multiple verses and already a strong chorus, you don't necessarily need that bridge. But the bridge added a lot, not too short. It has a good amount of length to it and a lot of bite to it. And what I mean by that is the hooks. The hooks do way more than its job. Super catchy, really memorable upon first listen and during the first listen, mind you, my ad there. Okay, so what I'm seeing here from Genius is Nicholas Eklund. Where I've seen this name before? I don't think I've seen. Okay, The Boys. Okay, Niziu. I swear I've seen Nicholas Eklund in the past before, written by Charlotte Churchman. Oh, we got some Jam Factory in the works here. Kella Armitage was on California Dream by Chungha. Haven't heard that song yet. Wow. And I want to confirm a bit of the sections here, yes. So we had a verse 1. Wow. It actually happened to be when there was that sing talk verse, remember, about the tiki-taka and all? That was a verse 3. That was actually a verse 3. So they essentially went from what I'm seeing here is verse 1, verse 2, then pre-chorus, chorus. Yeah, it's crazy how this song has 4 verses, yet, I feel like the 4 verses make everything sound so refreshing, like it's not over repetitive. Keep in mind, this song could have been over repetitive with Dance On, like a lot if they added in an extra post chorus and didn't have the amount of verses it had, and especially that beautiful, beautiful dream-like bridge. Like, chef's kiss, everyone. I've got to say, them taking the disco dance pop route is everything, yet I feel like it does take a bit of house influence with the keyboard work, that house keyboard that I was mentioning in the song. But let's just bring back up the music video here. I'm gonna break down the song bit by bit, try to hear things out even more, because this is literally, I would say, a 9.5 with more listens, a 10 out of 10. That's huge from their previous release known as Alice now. Power of Love, I've got to say, it got me emotional, but I felt like they did the slight heavy lifting with their vocal work compared with the instrumental, because I can be picky about ballads. I feel like you gotta show something new when it comes to ballads and all. But Dance On, ooh, let's bring it back up here. I remember the K-pop star days, and like Sohee was like truly shining in those days, and everyone recognized her for how stable her vocal work is while dancing and all. And she still got it, still to this day. But starting off with Yeonje, right? For the first verse. So adorable. I would say my favorite scene is hands down at this tennis court. Actually, then again, there is that diner scene as well. The only thing though, the only thing that's taken away from this is actually not the song nor the members. It's that this is not a mini album. Like, I wish this was on a mini album. I would be even more happy for this era for Alice and all, but and can we just appreciate that, like, during these verses and like the pre-chorus and chorus, it's melodic. There's not much sing talk, and I feel like there's sometimes in disco dance tracks there's too much sing talk in the world of K-pop, but there's a nice balance. They only briefly hit it. Once we get in that moment, I'll explain. This pre-chorus, every time, it gets me slightly in the feels, yet it provides a nice build-up into the chorus, the dun-dun, dun-dun. Notice that, the house keyboard work doing that. These claps. Even though they were only given a select amount of scenes, I love how this was directed, utilizing what they were provided with. Yet the color grading is on point, I've got to say. The only thing is, like, I wish they released this like 1 or 2 months earlier, but then again, that'd be amongst other groups that are really busy, like months and all, and I feel like maybe this is the better timing of the release to get more recognition. It's like, oh, there's not much comebacks happening today and stuff. Well, based on what I'm thinking right now. Then again, it's so hard to keep up with K-pop these days. But I feel like the timing, it might be right, promotional-wise. I just hope they promote this really, really well, the label, under the same label as BI, of course. That was from the teaser. I love these. I love how we get different sides to Alice here. Their adorable side, their pure genuineness and sincerity in terms of the vocal work. And I would say the adorable side, not only on the song wise, like overall soundscape wise, but in the music video. Yet I would say their alluring side, of course, as well. So we get different kinds of levels, you know, different kind of sides to them all at once in Dance On here, which I love a lot. And yet their free spiritedness as well, I've got to admit, hearing how the song flows song structure wise and the overall movement to it. Okay, I'm waiting for that verse 3. But like all in all, the chorus and the post-chorus, great combination. Oh, it's like, it's such a bouncy, how do I explain it? It's that bass work, you know what I'm saying? Or is it more so just synths? I think they're just nice bouncy synths there, because there is that slinky bass guitar that I love and described early on, and that rhythm guitar. So fun with it. Oh, I love that scene, that moment there. Oh, that heart in the choreo. Yeah, I feel like that verse 3 and that verse 4, like, the sing talk is nice and brief with it. It's not too much. It's not taking away too much from the song, yet it's adding to the song. It provides more depth to the song because it's a slight switch up, you know? It's, Dance on my own. That, like, extra ad-lib work or, like, vocal layering there adds so much to the song. But I feel like, yeah, this diner scene on the outside, my favorite scene. Just showing that choreo really well. And the neon light signs and like whatever other light fixture that makes them really glowing. Yeah, okay, this scene's good too. The makeup room. The dress room. Yeah. They have a nice comedic moment here. What are you doing? Ooh, just how atmospheric this bridge here. Notice this. That like dip down effect of some sort, that vortex kind of dip down effect. Oh wow, look at the choreo here though. With the chords being played. And then the bass guitar is done differently here. The ticking of some sort, but also love that choreo work with Sohee in there. Yeah, I just love how it transitions there. Like, notice the bridge, right? It transitions it back so smoothly. Yeah, with the ticking of some sort of percussion instrument. Yeah, slightly different final chorus, I believe. Yeah, yet it's so sweet sounding. And I appreciate that kind of sincerity from my favorite groups. I've mentioned this in the past before, the likes There's only a few groups that do that to me, and my ultimate favorite girl group is From S9, as some of you may know. And yeah, this was really refreshing. You don't get something like this often, and you don't get like a retro influenced song that is this good. Like, this stands out from the bunch. Not too over repetitive with it. The verses are not too lengthy with it, very brief, yet the main point of this song is the chorus, most definitely. As some of you may know, I've been saying it. It is very important to have that meaty chorus and really good, decent to good hooks, you know what I'm saying? But have a chorus that is more slightly impactful than the pre-chorus, or as impactful as the pre-chorus, or explosive compared to the pre-chorus, you know? And I feel like this day and age, last couple of years, it seems like the pre-chorus tends to be better than the chorus. And I feel like Alice just hit it on this right on the spot here with the chorus and the pre-chorus laying up to it, the post-chorus, and then later on with that verse 3, verse 4, and the bridge that really elevates the song. And I talked about elevation as of recently, these days, last couple of days in my reviews. And I feel like it's very important to have a climax, a build-up, whether it's like gradually slowing, like having dips and peaks in your music, then giving us a climax, sort of like a roller coaster of emotions in a song, or just gradually build up, and boom, hit us with everything you got, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like they gave us like this emotional trip, because I felt quite emotional, right? But also I was having so much fun dancing along with the song initially and all. So Alice, 10 out of 10. This is seriously a 10 out of 10 song-wise. Music video, you know, I feel like there could be more budget geared towards them, especially a mini album, hopefully in the future. As some of you may know, these days we've learned how budgets work, and like members have contributing these days, we never know. But music video wise, I think it really matches the overall soundscape, but also I think from the overall soundscape and the music video hand in hand show different sides to all of the members, I've got to say. And yeah, it just hits all the right spots, you know, and it hits all the right notes. And I feel like the addition of that house keyboard adds so much during the pre-chorus. I can't reiterate that enough. The combination of pop, a bit of house and disco, and like making it a dance track all in all, so everyone can dance along and listen to this song with Alice is everything, you know? So this was, even though it's not like super meaningful lyrics in this song, this was a meaningful release and comeback all in all. Like, been missing them so much. Admittedly, when they were formerly known as Elris, I was waiting for more and more releases, and it took time for them to have releases, and I was waiting for that release where I'm like, I gotta fully commit to them, you know what I'm saying? And it was obviously Jackpot. And in Jackpot, I could really, let me bring up their discography here. For Jackpot, right, in that era, I really loved This Is Me as well. This Is Me, I even enjoyed Like I Do for that era. It was such a golden era, and I feel like this marks another renowned golden era for Alice. I really hope this gains more traction. I'm gonna share this with my friends. Make sure you do that so as well on social media platforms. Do whatever you can, because people need to hear this masterpiece. I feel like one may first hear it's like, okay, taking the retro trend and retro, you know, influences, but then as it progresses, it is so mind-blowing, at least for me, with a little bit of musical background, as in combination from an objective standpoint alone, not as being a fan, you know. As some may know, I'm still familiarizing myself with the members, so I'm not like a huge fan, but I'm gonna become a huge fan, you feel me? So aside from that, be sure to like, share, maybe subscribe, as it helps out the channel so much, and just warms my heart connecting with y'all about Alice in the comment section down below. And as always, have a great day, have a good night, have a good afternoon, wherever you are, and peace.